What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dope Randy, back at it again with the fourth race of the Sofa Summer Series, or my experiment to get back into racing shit. As this time we're going to Charlotte Motor Speedway in the beautiful Concord, North Carolina. Beautiful city, beautiful state. Highly recommend visiting one day, as we're going to see if we can have some fun. Last time we was at Kansas Speedway in another beautiful city of Kansas City, and there was probably the funnest 40 minutes I've ever had in a long time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 3 wide, 4 wide racing getting hit. But it was predominantly one lane, the outside lane, and we got stuck in P7 in the B main. So hopefully we can do better here, as this time we're going to Charlotte, like I said, and it's like Kansas, where it's one lane, mile and a half. You better have good track position or you're going to get fucking killed. Basically is how this is going to go. We get a good break starting third. We're going to get, immediately beside Palmetto in the 20 truck for P2. And we know about him from our adventures at Kansas. We get past him. And it's now Master of Flight, aka Duck, in the 17, who had that unfortunate wreck at Kansas, where he was just a part of a bad racing deal. He leaves the bottom wide open and does not block it well at all. I get beside of him coming down the back straight on lap 2 here, and as long as I hit my mods, we should be Gucciing in the club, and he just concedes it. New leader to the 56. But you can't be comfortable here, because the draft, especially on this high draft package, and I see pretty much the entire field except for that one dot crossing the start finish line now. It's 1 on 4, and then poor whoever that is in P6. Turns out it's up front, who happened to be 5th in points. That's really unfortunate. He was P3 in points. I take that back. I apologize. P3 coming in points. He would have to go through the D main to get to where he wants to be. But as you can see, everyone has caught us except for Palmetto. And now we're basically going to have to turn into Dale Earnhardt at Talladega, trying to block 3 lanes at once and trying to be perfect. And as you can see right there, I clipped the bottom, but Justin gives me a thank you gift by tapping me in the left rear, allowing me to keep the position for now. 5 laps to go. I am getting hounded like a deer on hunting season, but it's okay. We're protecting the inside. Inside beats outside. And we're going to get the draft from the 8 truck. And I just completely fumbled the bag right there, as we're going to lose the lead to Luke. I get hit just a smidge by the 8 truck. We get bumper hooked. And we're gonna lose second, as you have to be perfect, and I was not perfect. And so we're stuck in this outside line. Literally everyone is at the bottom except for your boy. He'll come stuck in the 17 underneath us. And I'm just going to try to tuck in behind him right here with 3 laps to go. I don't want to go into the D main. That would be highly unfortunate, as Justin has had enough and just bulldozes his way to the lead. And then we're going to go 3 wide, and oh, that's unfortunate as Luke. And then, oh my god! Luke Riley in the 98 truck. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Let me tell you. That was scary. It's becoming the 2 laps to go, and all of a sudden it is completely fanned out here. As Duck again just completely leaves the inside line open, and we're going to get underneath him. The Heat win is long gone. It's dead and gone like the T.I. song back in the day. And we're going to get around Duck for P2. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go in the Heat race presented by Texas Roadhouse, hashtag cheap plug. But yeah, that was weird, that wreck, wasn't it? Luke lost all of his momentum, getting put on the high side, coming in the middle of 1, and then Duck pulled up beside of him towards the exit, and then those two just bottled each other's momentum. As yes, Justin's gonna win the stage, and I'm just gonna let Duck have the second position. I'll just let Duck have it because, I mean, I've said this to anyone who will listen, but for me, results doesn't matter. Like, as long as I'm having fun, I don't care where I finish. I don't care where I'm at in points. I know I've got the speed. I just want to have fun. So I'll give Duck. So as long as I'm doing that, and that was fun. I'll say that was 5 out of 10 on the fun scale. So we give Duck second, but yeah, that was crazy though. Yeah, like I was saying, Duck and Luke stalled each other's momentum coming out of that turn, and then we made it 3 wide, and then Luke just kept his foot in it, and just got squirrely, and I don't know, just hit the wall, and then he tried saving it. I don't have the POV of the 98 truck, but I imagine he fishtailed it, and then he tried to save it, but he couldn't, so he came down, and we almost got collected in that, but thank God he didn't. He didn't kill us. And congratulations to Justin, by the way, for winning that heat race. And we probably should have finished second, but yeah, we finished P3. I don't have to say it again. And yeah, that's that for the heat race. We'll go to the C main, and let's see if we can have some good luck with us today. See you in just a second. And we back for the C main, and we're going to start 6th. Now, again, giving Duck second place in that C main, or in that heat race, making me start 6th in this is, it's probably not going to turn out to be a good thing being on the 3rd row, on the outside. But like I said, I'm not here for results. I'm not here for points days or results. That's in the cup. And trucks, I'm just here to have fun, baby. And if I don't make it, I just want action. And by George, I hope I get some action. But I'm going to be right in the middle of this hornet's nest. And damn it, this better be good. As again, especially with this high draft, if you just get a good break, a good bounce, if you will be Gucci in the club. As we're going to go green here. Again, the top 2 advance to the A main. 3 through 7 to the LCQ. 8 through 10 go to the B main. And so we go green right here. And again, we're in the hornet's nest. We haven't gotten down yet, as we're still on the high side. They're going 3 wide right in front of us. We get hit by the 88. We get hit again. The first time it was just nothing, but that put us on the high side. We're now back to 9th place as we have a familial face in Fluff God, who's just going to go up high and just kill our momentum, and we get hit by the 40. And you know, this is where at the point I'm starting to regret giving Doug that spot, because now I went from 6th to 10th. You hate to see it. Now let's see if I can get back up there, and again, I have to be more aggressive. And let's see if we can do that, heel. I try to look underdone, and he does a good job blocking it. I get hesied a little bit, but I think it might have been like a lag spike or something, because Dunn just lost all of his momentum. He drops it in a little deep, but that pack up there was maddening as we're going to go 3 wide. We go through the grass. Maybe that was a little too aggressive. I know I think I'm faster than these guys. I just need to take advantage. Just all of a sudden we're in a bad spot here. We might not even make the LCQ at this point, so we need to clutch up right here and get some spots. We're going to draft with Greg in the 88th, and I'm just going to give him a slight tap, and he just decides to go high. So there's one spot. Again, I got to get 7th, which is Tomboy in that 21 truck up there. We got 5 laps to do it. Let's see if we can get it done right here. We have to pass Dunn, no pun intended, in the 40 truck. As I get a really good turn right here, and I'm just going to go turn left under him, drive that bitch in. He was going to try to cut me off, but I'm not having any of that shit today. Up to P8 we go. Now, I see it's 1 on 5 with 4 laps to go. It's going to be another single file, but if we can run down these guys, I think, well, they kind of just, well, we just caught that group of 3 quickly. And we're all clutching up right here. And they get into the wall. And now all of a sudden we are there, baby, as someone, contact! And we're going to go underneath Gamer Nord, making his debut, 3 laps to go. And just like that, we're up to 7th. And so now, we've gone from pretty much no chance to a pretty good chance, as long as we don't get fucked here. But let's see if we can get some more right here. I have driven to Tomboy's tailgate. As we're coming to 2 laps to go. I thought about making it 3 wide, but I thought better of it. Again, if you start 7th, you're gonna start dead last in the LCQ, and if you start last, you're pretty much fucked with how this game. Oh, Fluff God made that is sketchy. That is extremely sketchy. And so we're gonna get around Tomboy coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. We get a hella run on Fluff God. Whoa! But what? Fluff God, if you're watching this, use the fucking mule, please. Back to 8th, and I can't catch the 34 truck, so unless something happens. Wait, what's. And I literally just tried to send that bitch in, because I thought it was fucking over, but there's a wreck! Rockstar gets into 1, 2, 3, we're gonna get around him, here comes Stun! Not today, and we're in the LCQ! Oh, that. I don't know where to begin. We went from having no chance to a 100% chance to no chance, and we're in. I don't know where to begin. It shows the speed we have in the 56 truck that we could drive up there like that. And we was going to get 5th right there. You see Fluff God up there in 4th. I think we could have gotten 4th. But I don't know what that 97 truck was doing. He just sit my ass into the fucking grass. Like, oh, ooh, that rhymed. But I don't know what the fuck happened. But maybe this is the break I need. Second fastest lap with congratulations to Big Meat, by the way, and Clash of Crap for getting into the A main, but man, I've got nothing for you. Ripping the chat to Rockstar, by the way, for getting fucked like that, but I don't know how, but what in it. See you in a second. Boys, I have done the group a big, massive, fat L. It turns out I did not record LCQ gameplay, which sucks, but the LCQ in the synopsis real quick, we started dead last, and I mean, we finished, we shouldn't have probably been in the LCQ, but we got lucky. Started last in the LCQ, worked our way up to 4th place, and then shenanigans, Wolffoot getting hit, I don't know who, and then with 2 laps to go, I was like in 5th or 4th, and then up front in the 23, I kind of might have been an asshole and tried to block for 4th place with 2 laps to go when 2nd place was 3.5 seconds ahead of us, and there might have been a wreck. And there might have not been about 5 or 6 trucks in that, including me and up front, and I might have not gotten the FU from the 23 truck, who happens to be in this race. But yeah, long story short, starting last in a 12-lap race where you have to finish top 2, about 10% of the time it's going to work out in your favor. We was in the 90, and I was kind of a dick. You fucking hate it. I hate it. We're in the B main, and let's just see if we can have some fun. We're starting 3rd. I felt bad, so I let out of the gas and let up front have that inside line. And then I get fucking hit by the 88, again, just like in the C main, on the first lap. What are the fucking odds of that happening? We got 5 lap. I mean, this is the first stage, and like we all know, stages doesn't matter for this shit. So basically, the plan is to get up front and stay up front. Now let's see what we can do. Excuse me, Lord have mercy. Let's see if I can get up in that top 3 up there. And we do that by just going past Greg in the 88 because he turned right for I don't know why, but he did. Thanks for that free spot. And then I'm going to push Hollingsworth in the 10 truck to the door of Master of Flight, who again gets up the inside line. He's going to get passed by me and Hollingsworth, so we're up to 4th now. 2 trucks in 1 lap is pretty good. And now we've got 3 laps to go in the stage, and we're going to get hit by Master of Flight. And then he comes up and hits me again. But we have the momentum, and we carry that into 4th with no pressure from immediate behind. And so we're just gonna use our speed to get up there and see if we can get something. 2 laps to go in stage 1. Someone's in the grass up there. I think it's slow. No, it was up front. And those 3 all have shenanigans. And we're gonna pass Luke, and we're gonna pass Hollingsworth. I mean, that's just, you hate to see that content for those 2. Losing momentum, and I'm just going to steal it. So up to 2nd we go. Up front's in 1st. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go in stage 1, presented by Smithfield Foods, hashtag cheap plug. As the two of us as the top two all of the sudden just pull away from everybody else. And I just get to his tailgate, but it's not going to be in time. Because, I mean, the stage just really doesn't matter. And up front gets stage 1. We make a pretty nice recovery to go from 6th to 2nd in 4 laps. Actually, 3.5 laps. I think that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, especially at a track like this where the draft is essential, and it's basically everyone's on equal footing. So, yeah, lit shows the speed we have, and we had for the whole time. But like, if the track is not, if it's a mile and a half, if you don't have track position, you're screwed. And I'm starting to learn that. Because, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I'm not looking for results, like I said. I'm looking for fun. So, I'd rather be in the middle of this hornet's nest and try to work my way up through like that. But we're in 2nd. And the two of us have already just launched off well. And we might be on the loose. And this might end up being... Excuse me, I don't know why I keep burping so much. As already we've pulled out to a pretty sizable gap of about a half a second to 6/10. Just eyeballing it. But, yeah. I ran my best lap ever in a truck in this... Okay. So, basic... Ooh, that was almost to the freaking 1,000th. But yeah, I mean... Heel. You probably don't want to see me just draft with up front for the rest of this stage. Because, spoiler alert, that's what's going to happen. And he's going to win stage 2. And 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, I don't... The rest of them just keep fucking killing each other like it's Game of Thrones. And the two of us are just going to check out. And yeah, up front he will win stage 2, and he will be out pretty much the majority of stage 3. And this is pretty much what's going to happen for the next 15 to 20 laps. However long this race is, and I know you don't want to see me do this. So it's all about survival, and we're just surviving at this point. So for the sake of interest and time, I will fast forward this race to a more interesting and compelling port. And so I return with 6 laps to go. And like I said, it's basically just been like this. We have a new 3rd place in Luke Riley. And Hollingsworth is still 4th. I think Wolf actually quit for I don't know why. But he did. And so it's basically been, we have been the 2 fastest trucks. I will say Luke has kind of pulled away from everyone, but yeah, it's basically been me and up front. We've come into 5 laps to go. Basically, I've been thinking about how am I not going to mess this up? Basically. Because you got to remember something here. I did wreck this poor man in front of me about 40 minutes ago in the LCQ, even though, I mean, like I said, the video, like I said, I forgot to record it, but you gotta remember, yeah, I just wrecked this poor man for absolutely no reason. So, the guilty conscience inside of me is telling me that I kinda have, like, I kinda owe one for him. And he has been winning ever since stage 1. And he's been running good. It's it right there. He finally clips the apron, and I'm gonna finally just duck under him right here. And we actually lead our first lap with 3 laps to go. And we're gonna be side by side. And Lord, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to hit him or kill him. That's murder. You'd get put in prison for a long time if you did that. But yeah, we're having a good race. So side by side, I get in an extra careful right here. And then I get up to him, and I get a little loose. And I kind of just let him go at that point. 2 laps to go. 6/10 of a second. 6 or 7 tenths, depending on what you call math. I mean, to 7 for a second, but now it's at 6 tenths, 5 tenths. We are gaining on them, but but pretty much, and now it's back up to 7, like I just said. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go in the B main, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. # cheap plug. Yeah, we're not gonna win this B main, and we are gonna. I mean, up front, we'll win this B main, unless he tragically messes up right here. And I mean, it's down to 4 tenths. It's down to 3 tenths. We give it one last hoorah, a really good turn 3, but it's not going to be enough. And I just let out of the gas. Take a stroll into the infield. Luke's going to get around us for 3rd. We almost lose 3rd. We almost lose 3rd, which if we would have lost it, I thought that would have been hilarious. But yeah, we lose 2nd to Luke. He gets P2. We get P3 though, and up front wins. Now for the other races, Big Meat, who we saw in the C main, actually won his first A main race, so good for him. Good for him in that 16 truck, and we've seen him a couple of times. And in the B main, who won the other B main race? I don't fucking know. Someone in the comments will tell me, and I'll probably get ridiculed and murdered for that shit. But like I said, I don't really care about results for me. Like, I think I'm like 15th or 16th place in points. I don't fucking care. Like, results. Like, you see me just literally let Luke go by me for 2nd place when I was a second and a half ahead. Like, bro, chill. Like I said, this has been this 6-week period. It's just a litmus test to see if I actually want to keep doing this. And so far, yeah, it's been a resounding yes. Like, I am having hella fun doing this. And I was actually aggressive today. I was aggressive in ports during the other 3 races, but being aggressive all the time, and especially like this, where it's a 1-lane track and all day. If you're not starting up front, you're fucked. So, yeah. Good GG's, and that's gonna be it. GG's to everyone. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, smash the bell. You know what to do.